Let's talk about boarding schools. Moody's cited the school's strong brand reputation. This is Taft, as they went out for a bond issuance. Well, it gave us a little peek into what's going on. They're actually rolling over a bond, but it peeked into how these boarding schools. Now, full disclosure, I'm chair of not a boarding school, Riverdale Country School, and I have to say, the tuition's pretty high.
Right. Well,
understatement, but yeah.
But by the way, worth every penny of it. But you know, it's a wealthy.
Well,
school.
I mean, here are the numbers right there.
Yeah,
so
other boarding schools.
So just to tie it together, if Whitney Tilson got that money back, maybe he could send one of his kids to high school for a couple years. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing here. And also, I mean, we showed the picture at the top. I mean, these are incredibly fancy schools, but also with unbelievable facilities. But part of what they sell ultimately, and you can speak to this, is admission into good colleges.
Yeah, and also wonderful faculties. I mean, they get really good teachers and you get a really good teaching experience. The thing that strikes me about this, serving on Riverdale Country School, but also in a charity up in Yonkers, is the difference. We talk about income disparity and wealth disparity. The growing disparity in this country is largely in education.
Yes.
Because I don't begrudge any of these people that can afford it to getting an incredibly great education. The problem is we have a lot of public school children in inner cities and in urban situations who are not getting anything close to that. That's the thing that bothers me more.
And you know, I went to Sacred Heart here in New York, which is a private school, and when I was growing up, the tuition was expensive, but it was like, I think I did the calculation, it was like a third of my parents' income, and now it would be like 75% of mine.
Right.
So that and because there was an actual middle class in New York, there was actually a middle class, a small, but like there was one in that school.
Just one last point on this, because I am exposed to some of this. The incredible phenomenon is you can raise that tuition as much as you want, and the demand will far exceed the supply.
Absolutely.
Your applications go up. As you go to $40,000, $45,000, $50,000, $55,000, your applications go up. So as a matter of business, it's sort of hard to sort of say,
and especially when you can go tap the bond market and say, oh, I'm going to make up extra money. I can do whatever I want over here.
Right. And the bond market likes you because you're pretty good to pay it back.